In today's video, I'm sharing the 5 things I do every single week to balance my hormones, reduce stress, and sleep better with PCOS. If we haven't met yet, hello, my name is Deja. Welcome to Imperfect Wellness with Deja. I know firsthand that living with PCOS can feel overwhelming, but I've found some simple science-backed strategies that have helped me, and I truly believe they can help you too. So grab a seat, take a deep breath, and let's dive into these simple yet effective weekly habits. And please grab my free 7-day PCOS symptom tracker and progress journal. It's the perfect tool to track your journey and make these changes even easier. The link is in the description below. The first thing I do every week is something that seems so simple but makes a world of a difference. I prioritize protein at every meal. Protein is essential for regulating blood sugar, which is especially important for women with PCOS. Research shows that eating protein with every meal can help improve insulin sensitivity and reduce cravings, which are both crucial for managing PCOS symptoms. For women with PCOS, aiming for 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal is a good target to help keep blood sugar stable. I mainly focus on lean protein sources such as chicken, eggs, and fish, but I also incorporate plant-based options like beans and tofu for variety. I also eat some beef weekly. This helps prevent the insulin spikes and crashes that can contribute to weight gain and fatigue. Protein plays a critical role in supporting muscle mass and metabolic function. It also aids in balancing hormones, including the hormones that are involved in hunger and satiety, which can be disrupted with PCOS. When we get enough protein, it can help reduce the cravings and the binge eating that often come with fluctuating blood sugar levels. I know it might feel challenging if you're used to focusing on carbs or skipping protein, but as I always say, even small changes can make a big difference. Try adding a serving of protein to your breakfast and see how it affects your energy and hunger throughout the day. Your body will thank you for it. The next thing I do every week is something that's vital not only for my physical health, but my mental clarity. I move my body by not sitting at a desk too long and getting my steps in daily. Research shows that sitting for long periods, whether at a desk or on the couch, can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and worsen mood, all of which are common with PCOS. Regular movement can reverse this by improving insulin sensitivity and regulating cortisol, which is the stress hormone. I try to make it a point to get up from my desk every 30 minutes or so to move for at least 2 to 3 minutes, whether it's a short walk, stretching, or even doing a few squats. I also aim to get between 7,000 to 10,000 steps per day, which is about 3.5 to 5 miles, depending on your stride length. This doesn't mean I have to do it all at once. I just try to stay consistent with walking throughout the day. In addition to helping regulate blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity, movement helps to lower stress by reducing cortisol levels. It also promotes better sleep, improves mood, and can even help to regulate your period cycle by improving circulation. I know it can feel tough to find time to move, but even small steps count. Set a timer to remind yourself to get up and move every 30 minutes and aim for at least 7,000 steps a day. It's all about making movement a consistent habit that fits easily into your routine, and it's not about perfection. This next habit is essential for my overall well-being, getting enough rest at night, and even napping when necessary. Sleep is crucial for hormone regulation. Research shows that inadequate sleep can increase insulin resistance and heighten levels of stress hormones like cortisol, which can aggravate PCOS symptoms. In fact, studies have found that women with PCOS are more likely to experience poor sleep, which can create a vicious cycle of worsened symptoms. I aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night, as recommended by health experts. But if I don't get enough sleep on a particular night, I allow myself to take naps during the day if I can fit them in, ideally around 15 to 30 minutes to recharge without disrupting my nighttime sleep. Sleep is also essential for resetting hormones. During deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone, which is important for muscle recovery, metabolism, and overall hormone balance. If I'm stressed or feeling particularly run down, I make sure to give myself the gift of rest. If you're struggling with sleep, try creating a relaxing nighttime routine, like reading or listening to soothing music to help your body wind down. And don't feel guilty about taking a nap when you need it. Your body is telling you it needs to recharge. Rest is one of the most important gifts you can give yourself if you have PCOS. The next habit I focus on every week is something that's deeply grounding: breathwork and prayer. Breathwork and prayer are powerful tools for calming the nervous system and reducing stress. Elevated stress levels can lead to higher levels of cortisol, which can, as I mentioned before, worsen symptoms such as acne, weight gain, and hair loss. Regular breathwork and prayer can help to regulate cortisol and promote emotional balance. Breathwork and mindfulness practices such as prayer or meditation are powerful tools for calming the nervous system and reducing stress. Whether you prefer prayer, meditation, or simply taking a few moments to breathe deeply, these practices can help regulate cortisol levels. I personally dedicate at least 5 to 10 minutes to prayer each morning before I get out of bed. Throughout the day, I incorporate breath work when I start to feel stressed. For breath work, I like the 5-5-5 breathing technique. Inhale for 5 counts, hold for 5, and exhale for 5. It's very simple, but this deep, intentional breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, helping me to reduce stress and reset for the day. Breathwork not only calms the body, but also lowers cortisol levels, which is key for managing PCOS. Prayer adds a spiritual dimension that helps me personally feel grounded, which supports emotional resilience. Even if you can't commit to a long session, start with 5 minutes of deep breathing and a quick prayer each day. It's an easy and accessible way to manage stress, calm your nervous system, and improve emotional balance, especially when life feels hectic. And if we're being honest, life feels hectic pretty often. Or maybe that's just me. The last thing I make sure to do every week is eat anti-inflammatory foods. Chronic inflammation is a major player in PCOS, and eating a diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods can help to reduce symptoms. Omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and fiber-rich foods are all effective at fighting inflammation, improving insulin sensitivity, and supporting hormone balance. I focus on eating anti-inflammatory foods like berries, leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and fish like salmon. I also incorporate a variety of other vegetables into my meals to support insulin regulation and help reduce oxidative stress, which is often elevated in women with PCOS. These foods also support the body's ability to repair and detox, which is essential for maintaining healthy hormone levels and reducing symptoms like acne, excessive hair growth, and irregular periods. I recommend you start small. Try adding 1 anti-inflammatory food to your daily meals this week. Whether it's a handful of berries in your breakfast or some salmon for dinner, it's an easy way to support your body's healing process and reduce inflammation over time. Now that you've got these 5 simple habits to help you balance your hormones, reduce stress, and sleep better, I want to encourage you to get started today. Whether you try adding protein to your meals, getting more steps, prioritizing rest, or practicing breath work and prayer, every small change can lead to big improvements in how you feel. I just want to say here, while these strategies have worked wonders for me and many other women, everyone's body is different. It is so important to listen to your own body and adapt these habits in a way that works best for you. Be sure to download my free 7-day PCOS symptom tracker and progress journal today. It is a great way to start tracking your symptoms and progress as you implement these changes. It'll help you stay on top of your health and celebrate your wins along the way. And now that you know these 5 habits, you might be wondering how to take your PCOS management even further. Well, it all starts with watching this video next. when you pair what you learned today with the tips in this video, you'll have even more tools to feel empowered and in control of your PCOS journey. See you in the next video.